Good morning, gardening friends. It's a little past 10 o'clock on July 9th. And it's been about a week. I actually need to go back and look at my own videos to see when the last time I posted everything was, but I think it's been about a week, maybe 8 or 9 days. Anyway, here's another update. The newest episode, if you will. Lots of little things going on. I'm actually on the tripod now, and I've actually cleaned the lens, so this should look a lot better and maybe not be quite so shaky. But there's the big planter, and as you can see, I've got the irrigation system going in there. The nasturtium in the back have not been, well, I guess they're kind of bouncing back. You can see one flower back there. That's kind of been the sort of disappointment in a lot of stuff, but I cleaned it up a lot, and hopefully it'll bounce back eventually. The irrigation system that I've been talking about and experimenting with is pretty much in its final stage now. I don't know how well you can see. Let me climb up here. There is a tube running across the back, running through that post, and as it goes through the post, it comes back around and joins in where I originally had it. So basically what we've got is the irrigation system is now set up to water everything in the big planter, and do this somewhat smoothly here in the medium planter. It doesn't do anything with the smaller ones, the smaller boxes, but if you look, you can see the tube coming across here, coming across. It meets up, there's a post behind there, kind of semi-hidden, and that's a support post, and I may need to put another one in. If I pull back for a wider view, you can see it kind of dips, but then it makes it over to the water tower, what I'm affectionately calling the water tower, which is just basically a structure to hide the bucket that's in there, which is the same bucket that was sitting on top of the air conditioner for so long. It takes a long time for the water to drain out of there and into the irrigation, but everything seems to still be alive. So that's good news. Now let me kind of come back here, give you a wider, better shot of, oh wow, there's dirt on the lens already? Oh no, that's the, sorry, that's my little monitor on the back is dirty. Anyway, so I'll just sort of pan across and you can see how things are doing. The cucumbers are really doing nicely. Makes me happy, and in fact I have 2 of the lemon cucumbers in the front there. So that's nice. I've cleaned up the basil. I took out a couple of the chamomile that were dying. Oh, I'm caught on the, there we go. So much for trying to be smoother. Anyway, so you can kind of see how everything's doing. That one down there is pretty much gone. The real surprise I got this morning as I was out walking, let me see if I can sort of get in here, is there is a tomato on this tomato plant in the second planter. So we'll see if that grows into anything significant or not. I may have to, considering the size of the plant and the rest of that, I may have to actually give it quite a bit of support, because those tomatoes, if it grows to full size, it will get, it'll overwhelm the plant. That's that little surprise in there. I need to pick some more of that chamomile. But that's pretty much it for the inside. And here we are outside, next to the water tower. I just wanted to give you a bit of a view. I've now filled the tank with water, and so from this point forward we'll see how long it takes to actually empty. We'll actually document that, and to do so it is now 10:20 as I've started this. Ooh, there's a couple of butterflies off in the distance. I wish you could see that. Anyway, let's take a look at the rest of the outside of the patio here. Hopefully that's not too shaky for you folks. So you can kind of see how that's all looking. Get that nice red flower going there. I've moved that over here since that planter was sitting over where the, is that more dirt? Maybe. That was sitting over where the water tower is. As I come along the back here, you can see how that's all doing, and there's a couple of really nice yellow flowers on that medium planter. So here are the hanging planters. I've actually moved that one on the left. It's always just being absolutely baked by the sun. So I've decided to move that. Actually, somebody suggested it, and I've done it. Swapped that with another one. So we got this one still doing very nicely. Okay, this is the one that was sitting over on the left there. So just a change of position may actually help. I'm going to put another tomato branch in the bottom because that one still didn't work. We get the other hanging planters over here, still looking a little, I don't know, not quite developed. Then we've got the ground planters, lots and lots of broom corn. But you can kind of see how that's doing. Look at the broom corn in that sucker. That's nice and tall. And the palm, or whatever that is over there, it looks kind of like little mini palms. Anyway, that's it for this side. A planter in front of the office. Planters on the back side of the office. And if you look, yeah, there's a better view. You can see the two tomato plants hanging down. Let's do a quick inspection, see if we got any actual tomatoes trying to grow in either one of these. Doesn't look like much on this one. And I don't see, I do see some flowers that didn't make it. But other than that, I don't see any other evidence. But here's my pride and joy right now. I planted this about a week ago. It's doing absolutely beautifully. Try and get out of the shot there. Let's see if I can let you see just how much these buds are growing. Sorry. It's just crazy how these buds are growing on this thing. That's that roll and grow mat. In the back you can actually see the broom corn coming up. So that's it for the main set of planters. And so there's not a lot that remains back here. This one in particular, I had to pull out all of the, everything but the broom corn. I'll plant something else in there soon and document it. What the rest of these are looking like. And get over here, you can kind of see, I'll just kind of give you this whole walking view. Not much back here anymore. Just got that one plant there. I don't really care as much about that one. But let's see. Oh yeah, I knew I was missing something. Then we have all these plants out here, which are doing reasonably well with the lone marigold plant sitting in there. Maybe it's two of them. It looks like it's one. This stuff here. And finally over here, this is starting to look kind of sickly. I'm going to have to do some tender living care on that, but there you go. That's the update for today, except for the monitoring of the water tank. So now it's 10:27 and you can see how little it's actually gone down. I'll just check in every 15 minutes or half hour as needed. Alright folks, we're approaching an hour. It's now 11:13. And I don't know how well you can see that, but that's how much it's actually gone down in, what, 53 minutes? That's that update. Okay, so now it's just before 12:20, which makes it about 2 hours. And I don't know how well you can see that, but it's almost empty. So it took a couple of hours to empty out a 1 gallon or a little more than a gallon container.